Hello and welcome to glittershinenails. I was recently asked to create a French nail using a Acrygel system. So in this video I'll be creating a French nail, and I'll also be introducing two new brands as well to help me create this nail. As always, you can find information on the products I've used in the description box below. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the bell notification turned on. And please also like this video. These really do help out my channel. Thank you. So my first new brand is Nail Tech Supplies. I recently purchased a silicone hand. They are UK based, but they do ship worldwide. This is their FX5 hand. They also do an FX4, which is just the 4 fingers. Now these hands are super affordable. The FX4 is £90 and the FX5 is £130. Now you do have to be super careful with these hands. My nails are really long right now and I've accidentally caught the hand, which I'm absolutely gutted about. So I'm going to place the hand onto one of my stands. Now I love the detail on this hand. It is just stunning and so realistic. It's unreal. It is, however, going to take a bit of getting used to though. I'm so used to the flexi hand, so it's going to take me some time. I will be working on the index finger and I've already applied a base to the other nail tips. So I've also been trying out a new brand of Acrygel. I've had the clear on my nails now a good 7, coming on 8 weeks, and I'm really liking it. On my first order I purchased the Gelic base coat and the Diamond Acrygel, which is the clear, and Tutu, which is a very soft pink. These Acrygels are 30 grams, but some of the colours are also available in 60 gram tubes as well. This has to be the clearest clear I've used. It's also been really easy to use as well, and I've had no major issues at all. And then there's Tutu. It's the most stunning pink I've seen in Acrygel systems I've used. I've not used this on my nails yet. And then the base coat. This is 15ml bottle, so which is quite large to be fair. Now I found this base coat a little more runny than I'm used to, but it is still a really nice base coat though. I then went back and I ordered their kit, and in their kit you get a clear diamond, and then you get cotton, which is their white, fawn, which is another cover pink, and then another base coat and a top coat, a brush tool, and then finally these things. They're to help squeeze the product out. I have these in my kitchen and I do not get on with them, so I'm not sure how I'll get on with them with these either. So this base coat will be a spare, the same with the diamond as well. The Acrygel tubes come with a silver tab over them, and you could use your fingers to open them, or a pair of tweezers would be more recommendable to open them up. I have had a quick look at cotton and fawn, but with cotton it's a really soft white, because if I bring in the Blue Sky Gum Gel white, you'll really see the difference, as the gum gel white is super bright white. Fawn is one of the 4 cover pinks from Gelic, and again it's a really pretty colour. And if I put fawn and Tutu together, again you'll see the difference between the two. Gelic comes in 7 different colours, so there's another 2 cover pinks, and then there's also an onyx, which is a black. It's sort of like a smoky black. Onto the top coat, and again it's another 15ml bottle, and it's also a no wipe top coat. Again, I've not used this yet, but I've heard really good things about it though. And then the brush tool. So one end we have the brush, and I love that it has a cover over the brush. Not all of these style brushes do that. And the brush is still hard, as I've not used this either. And then on the other end there is a tool, and what I really like is that it's small, so controlling size of beads of the Acrygel should be much easier. So to create the French, I'm going to switch out the fawn and bring back the tutu instead, but these are what I'm going to be using for that French nail. Now so far I'm really liking the Gelic system. It is unfortunately only UK delivery at the moment, but it is a really nice system to use. So I forgot to say, with the hand you get a primer with the purchase of your hand as well, which is not to be used on humans. I also purchased a box of nail tips as well. Now with the first 3 fingers I've already applied my what I call file back to layer, but on the index I've only buffed the surface of the nail and then I've cleaned it, so I'm now ready to apply the Gelic base coat to the nail to then continue on with that file back layer. When applying the base coat, I'm making sure that my cuticle area is nice and neat without touching it. If I do hit any skin, I will remove it with a clean-up brush and isopropyl alcohol. And once I'm ready to cure, I'll cure this in my lamp for 30 seconds. Once that's cured, I'll then come in with a second layer. You could easily stick with just 1 layer and that would be fine. I just prefer 2. So now with the brush I'm going to wet it with the isopropyl alcohol and then brush it over the wax strip. I'll do this a couple of times just to make sure that everything is nice and clean before starting. I'll now apply a very thin layer of the diamond, and I'm going to place my tool into the isopropyl alcohol, and this I find really helps to release that bead onto the nail. And all I'm going to do is apply a very thin base layer of the diamond. You'll see that I'm pushing this down onto the nail as I want this super thin. This is just going to give me something that I'm going to be able to file back to when I want to change the design. I'm making sure the cuticle area is nice and flush and that it's not touching the skin either. And I'm then just going to pull and guide that Gelic diamond down the nail. If you look at the thumb with it being on its side, that has a layer like this already, and that will show you just how thin I'm actually talking about. For curing, it's 60 seconds in a UV LED lamp or 2 minutes in a UV lamp. When I've been doing my nails, my lamp has a 99-second low heat mode and I've been using that and it's cured beautifully. There's been 0 heat spikes on that mode. And I have to say that this brush is really nice to use as well. I'm liking that it's a slightly longer brush head. Now taking the Gelic tutu, I'm going to create the nail bed, and I'm going to take a medium-sized bead and place it onto the nail, and I'm going to create that smile line. So I'm going to push the Acrygel to each side of the nail, and then I'm going to pull it down the nail using the brush to make that smile line. Now the Acrygel system, I was told, has a self-leveling aspect to it, so creating smile lines is even easier. French nails are the most hardest nails to do, and with this nail I was quite annoyed that I didn't quite get the same height of the wings of the smile line on each side, but that will come with practice. Once I've cured, you could clean the nail and then refine that smile line with a file to make it even more perfect. I sort of felt it didn't need it, but after curing I did feel that it needed a little bit more height to the nail. So I'll add another bead over the top and then blend them together. So whilst you watch me apply a little bit more of the tutu, I can tell you that Gelic, you don't have to be trained to purchase. which again is fantastic. The kit which I showed you in the bag was £55, so really good value for money. There is no slip solution to purchase for the Gelic system. You can just use your isopropyl alcohol, and to be fair, who doesn't have isopropyl alcohol? You'll also find in the description box a link to the Nail Necessities Facebook group as well, which is a really fantastic group to be in. They're so supportive. So now that's all cured, I'm going to apply the white cotton. Now you could apply this really neatly up to that smile line and you'd be good to go, but I'm going to do it slightly different, and I'm going to go over that smile line. So I'm going to apply a bead to the free edge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it into place, but then I'm going to pull it back over that smile line. I just find that by going over that smile line, it gives a better blend and crispness to that smile line. Yes, it looks ugly at the moment, but once it's filed, it will look beautiful. Now obviously with the Acrygel systems, you can play about with the product until you're really happy with how it looks. Now I definitely need more practice with this hand. I'm so used to my flexi hand, and that's why this nail didn't quite turn out how I would like. So now that I've cured this cotton, we're ready to file. So I'm going to take a wax strip and some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to clean the nail. The Gelic does leave a slight tacky layer, but I like to give it a really good clean. Okay, so on to filing. Now you could go in with a 100-180 grit nail file and file this nail beautifully into shape. And I am going to do that with the free edge and the side walls. Now for the main filing, I am going to swap the hand file for my e-file. And this is because of my hands. Now I do control this with a foot pedal and it is so much easier. And I've got the e-file on a medium speed. Now I will say that the e-file bit that I've currently got in and that I'll be using, so far I'm not impressed with it. But I'm persevering with it and trying so hard. And I'm just going to file over this nail to reveal the smile line. I'll only do a bit of the filing on camera as it is quite difficult to do, and I would like to really see what I'm doing. But this can be very easily done with a hand file as well. I finished filing off camera, and I did change my e-file bits over in the end and use my other drill bit as well as a sanding band too. I'm now just going to go over the nail with a sponge buffer just to smooth the nail for any scratch marks that I might have created. I'm then going to clean the nail, and this is when it shows that I've been a little bit too much with the filing on a particular corner, but that smile line, I love it. Now as I said earlier, I didn't quite get it level either side, but as this is only a practice, it doesn't really matter and I can improve on that. To finish the nail, I'm going to apply a layer of the Gelic No Wipe top coat, which I'll cure for 60 seconds. But I have to say, how glossy is that top coat? I'd heard really good things about this top coat in the Nail Necessities Facebook group, but actually seeing it in person, it is simply stunning. Now I will clean around the nail before curing, as I always do. So now that's cured and it feels super glossy, the nail is finished. I hope that you've found this video helpful. I have actually really enjoyed creating this video. It is something very different for me. As I said earlier, all links can be found in the description box below, along with my Instagram page as well. Thank you for viewing my French nail tutorial using the Gelic Acrygel system and the Nail Tech Supply silicone hand. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment below. I love to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button and share. Also, don't forget to come over and follow me on my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, thanks for watching and bye.